always so great to be in this room together. It's a chance to see old friends, celebrate our hard work, and prepare for the road ahead. But we could not be here today. We could not be Democrats. We could not be expressing our freedom of speech were it not for our military men and women and the veterans who ensured that we had those rights, who fought for us. So our veterans, stand up. Let's celebrate our veterans. Every veteran in the room, stand up. And now, all of our military families, those of you with loved ones serving in uniform today, stand up and be proud. Thank you for our democracy. But there is no question that things are heavier this year. The Trump administration has already fired over 6,000 veterans from their federal jobs. They're looking to cut 83,000 jobs from the Department of Veterans Affairs that is there to serve the men and women who have sacrificed for this country. So I gotta tell you, it's been a really tough few months in Washington. It's not been easy. Every day, we see Trump, the five-time draft-dodging coward, and his Republican co-conspirators. They find new and increasingly cruel ways to hurt our country, making America so-called great only for billionaires, big corporations, and those with the narrowest, most backward views of what this country is and what it stands for. Have you even seen what he's done to the White House? How much gold and gilding he's put in that? It is gaudy and ugly, and it's not what America's about. And the last time I was in a room that gaudy and ugly was Saddam Hussein's toilet. And we flushed him down the toilet. But that is not how we do things here in Illinois. Our state is a beacon of hope. Governor Pritzker, Lieutenant Governor Stratton, under your leadership, Illinois has shown the nation how to govern with care and compassion and for all the people while delivering real results for the middle class. And in our state legislature, Speaker Welch, and also with our cabinet secretary, you know what? What Hakeem Jeffries is doing in Washington, we're doing here as well. We are beacons of hope. Kwame Raoul, what he's doing with the Democratic Attorney General's Association, fighting these fights in the courts, is a Herculean task, and they're winning a majority of those court fights. We cannot win those court fights, however, were it not for the 235 lifetime judicial appointments Dick Durbin put onto the benches. Thank you, Dick. We in Illinois are a safe haven for women's health care access, for immigrants, and even from lawmakers from Texas. Chaos is the name of the game in Trump's America, but there's one thing that is constant. Republicans keep on overreaching and under-delivering. They conveniently forget to look out for middle-class folks, choosing instead to spend their time enriching their ultra-wealthy, out-of-touch friends, but that just makes our work 500,000 Illinoisans. We will not forget who made it harder to put food on the table for hundreds of thousands of funding they cut and the departments they dismantled in the so-called name of efficiency. All to line the pockets of billionaires while delaying critical services and leaving the rest of America behind. We will not forget that they are doing everything they can to dismantle the nation's unions. Let me tell you, I flew into Iraq in a Black Hawk helicopter made in America by union personnel, and I knew that bird was going to get me home, and it did. And yet, they are trying to dismantle unions in federal government left and right. Our voices, your voices, matter now more than ever. We cannot let ourselves become disengaged. We have to channel our outrage into action because there is too much at stake. Sure, there will always be people in hallowed halls who try to use their powers to hurt others. But the thing is, the great John Lewis, when I sat on the floor of the House of Representatives trying to get a vote on gun control, the power of the people is always greater than the people in power. And if we want tomorrow To be better than today, we have to come together. We have to use our voices to speak out, even if, and especially when, anyone tries to silence us. The midterm elections are fast approaching, and we already know that the Republicans are terrified. That's why they're trying to rig the system in their favor across the country, so that the voices of people can no longer be heard. But we are not going to let that happen. We will keep speaking up. We will keep making noise, and we will keep fighting every single day for Illinois, but also for the United States of America. Because the story of America is a story of resilience, of redemption, of being knocked down sometimes, yes, but never knocked out, because we are there to lend each other a hand. That is what Democrats do. When you are on your knees and you're not giving up, Democrats are going to be there to help you get back up on your feet, and we're going to fight right back. So are you with me? Let's get to work. We got a lot of work to do. Thank you, Democrats.